Okay, so hey, hi. I was having a conversation with publicity, and now I got the idea that using publicity over AI, ChatGPT is very much better because the answer, the reliable answer, which is more important than getting the fact answers, like whatever we trying to know about and whatever we're trying to get the knowledge of things, we need the truth and we need the perfect things so that we can be sure about. In that term, I got the point that ChatGPT sometimes and I guess sometimes he guesses a lot, and he gives the answers by guessing, and in that term it's very kind of a bad. And somebody who guesses, even though he can convince you or not convince you, he will also he will always like give you the answers which is not very kind of a reliable and kind of a thing which make you to think like which confuses you a lot. So that kind of a thing, ChatGPT plays with the speakers or the person who use them. But this is not the problem with publicity. But and I was using publicity, and I thought that okay, let's talk about those stars who are on the sky. And there were three stars, and by talking to that, I got the idea that they are Orion's belt, and the four stars which covers it. They are Orion's constellation, and one of them is the Betelgeuse. I have heard a lot of things about the Betelgeuse in the science documentary, and like I had never thought think that I was going to see the Betelgeuse in my like by myself, like because I was not aware that like how uh, Betelgeuse looks like, and which star is a Betelgeuse. But I have seen the Betelgeuse all the time. It was like front of me, the Orion's constellation, the soldier of the Orions has the Betelgeuse, and which is kind of amazing because whenever I look at the skies, I always ask this question like why that a certain star is kind of a reddish. So yeah, like that in that thing, the AI is helping a lot. And now I'm getting the point, like I have to give a lot of credit to the publicity that it is giving me the true facts, true facts and the true knowledgeable things, so that I can be very sure about. Like I read about the history, so whenever I get the confusion, I ask the publicity. Sometimes I get answers which is not very convincible, but I would not have to doubt that those answers would be fake or just by guesses. They are the perfect or the true answers by searching web. So I can't deny those things. It depends on me that how I take those answers and what my thinking is, and when those things collide, sometimes we don't get the true answer that we want, or sometimes we get the answers and sometimes we stuck between them. So this happens, but yeah, the reliability part is now gone, so I don't have to think a lot to truly rely on the facts or not. I can perfectly rely on those facts that the publicity gives. So yeah, that's a kind of a thing. And there's nothing that I can talk about other than that. Like I can talk about that I got the idea about the Plato's theory of form. Today I got the idea of that thing, or not today, yesterday I got the idea, or I understood the idea of the Plato's ideas of form, because I was reading the philosophy of the Plato's nephew, and Plato's nephew rejected the ideas of form before the Aristotle rejected it. But we know, like we have the clear picture in the Aristotle's writings compared to the Plato's nephew, which his name was uh, Sisyphus. And in Plato's writing, he just does he don't just reject the ideas of form. He also gives the understanding like what's the accidental and essential cause of things, how we separate things, how we make categories, and what's the logic we can use to uh, argue and get the true knowledge of that thing. So in that sense, he is kind of a genius, and I have to cover all of the works of Aristotle by Peter Adamson. But yeah, like I'm not getting that things, or I'm not taking the time to get the point. But I have to. I guess I will read now the Plato's thing. But before that, I have to talk about the economic things, like what is going on in the economy, who is getting what, and what are the chaos going on. So like the best thing about getting the economic news is that I get the point who's going to control the India next, who is going to get rich, and what kind of businesses ideas like those big professionals have, and what they are thinking about. Like the basically basic mean of that thing is that what will happen in the India's future, and what is the future of the India's economy, and those people who shape India's economic future, how they actually think, how they behave in this economy. So that's why I'm studying those things by searching uh, and talking to the AI. So yeah, that's it.